The evening sky slowly begins to change its colors. In front of an old house, on a small stone porch, a grandmother is sitting. Beside her, her grandson. There is a toy in the boy's hand, but his mind is not with that toy. He keeps thinking about what other children have. The feeling of, "I want more," gently stirs inside his young heart. The grandmother notices it. She doesn't say much. She pulls him a little closer, places her hand on his head, and begins to speak softly. And then the grandmother says, "Come, my child, I know your heart feels empty. At this age, feeling like this is not wrong. But if this feeling grows along with you, your whole life will be spent running behind it. That is why I want to tell you a story. Not one I read in a book, but one I saw in real life. Many years ago, in a small village just like ours, there lived a boy. His name was Ravan. The name sounded big, my child, but his heart was always small, because it was never full. Ravan was not poor, and he was not very rich either. He had food to eat, a house to live in, and the love of his parents. But he could not see any of it. When the neighbor's son got a new bike, Ravan felt his own life had become old. When someone wore new clothes, what he had felt worthless. Every day the same thought, "I want more, I want to be bigger. Is this all my life is?" His father ran a small grocery shop. Whether the income was high or low, peace never left his face. One day, Ravan asked his father everything that was in his heart. "Is this all our life is? What should I do to move ahead?" His father did not get angry. He did not raise his voice. He said just one thing: "Learn to be content with what you have, my child." Ravan did not understand that line. He thought contentment meant stopping, so he took the words lightly. A few days later, he left the village. A big city, big dreams, a big life. At first, everything felt exciting. A salary in his hand, tall buildings all around, a life where everyone was running. This is success, he thought. But my child, that happiness did not last long. Because even there, someone was ahead of him. Someone earned more. Someone had a bigger house, a bigger car. Once again, the same emptiness. No matter how much he had, it felt like not enough. No peace in his heart. At night, sleep wouldn't come. Thoughts would not stop. One day by the roadside, he saw an old man. A small tea stall, worn-out clothes, but a face full of peace. Ravan stopped and looked. How can someone with so little be so calm, he wondered. And then he understood. His problem was not money. His problem was not lack. His problem was discontent. That night, he remembered his village, his father's shop, and the words spoken that day. Be content with what you have. Only then the meaning became clear. Contentment does not mean stopping. It means valuing what you already have. A few days later, Ravan returned to his village. This time, his vision had changed. He saw dignity even in the small shop. He saw happiness even in the small house. His heart was full. And that was the moment he truly became rich. The grandmother falls silent again. The story ends. The grandson rests his head in her lap. Stars sparkle in the sky. A quiet smile appears on the grandmother's face. That day, the boy received more than just a story. He received life itself. Wanting more is not wrong, but when we forget what we already have, that desire becomes a burden. In the grandmother's words, a life truth is hidden. Be content with what you have. means love this moment.